Obviously, the reason you guys are here, I mean, you guys had 1,100 people here, raised a lot of money. Just how big is it for you guys to be just a part of something like this?
Well, we really appreciate Hope, the effort they put forth into putting this together. My assistant, Taylor Johnson, kind of had the idea, and we made the calls to Calvin and Davenport and Hope, and really glad we were able to do it. It's obviously for a great cause, and appreciate people turning out to watch us tonight, and especially appreciative of Hope, for hosting.
All right, and you guys, it's also an extra game at the beginning to kind of test the waters a little bit.
My own motivation. It's a good chance for us to get another game under our belt. This time of year, you're really searching to try to find your identity and what you're all about, and it's hard to do that sometimes in practice. You need to get some different bodies out there to go against. So this was really good for us. Coach Mitchell does a great job here. He's really a great defensive coach, and his kids were super tough, and really challenged us. We had a scrimmage on Saturday, so this was a quick turnaround for us. But to go on the road in a nice environment like this, I think it helps us. And so a little disappointed in our play at times, but at the same time, we give Hope a lot of credit. I thought they were really scrappy. Their guard play is very solid.
Cool.
Coach, you had a little bit of a storm to weather there early on. They hit you pretty hard. There was a good environment. What did you like about your adjustment in the second half of that first half to come back and really get a nice run back?
Well, right now we're not very good on defense, and so we kind of wait for our offense to get us inspired to play on defense, which is usually a recipe for failure. So we've really got to shore that up. But once we settled in, we started making some shots. I think we showed what we can be. I think we can be a pretty good offensive team. We have some good shooters, and we at times can be pretty explosive. But it took our offense to get going before our defense kind of kicked in gear. And then in the second half, I thought both teams kind of got tired. To their credit, I thought Beckman in particular, kind of stayed both Beckmans, I guess, but he kind of stayed in the game, and he kind of hit some shots, and he was tough, and there's some missed free throws on both teams' part, kind of made it a little more interesting there toward the end.
A couple of key players, Hunter Hale, Chris Pearl, had a couple of nice defensive plays that turned into that transition game. How are you looking to evaluate that transition offense coming from that stop on defense?
Well, that's the big thing. When we play good defense, I think our offense is pretty easy, and that was the stretch that probably we stretched it out there a little bit. We had 2 or 3 steals in a row, and it was open floor, and it's very hard to get your defense set versus steals. So, that's the key, I think, is to play good defense. Hunter, Chris Pearl, both of them, along with some other guys, are very good in the open floor. To get those opportunities, so you get rewarded for playing good defense, and that's kind of what happened during that time. So, both those guys are new guys. They're still trying to find their way, but they both were a real spark during that stretch of the game.
And then you get that extra game, and now you got a quick turnaround again to go play Michigan. What do you hope to take from this into the D1 game coming up at the end of the week?
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier, I guess. It's what we signed up for. Michigan, obviously one of the top teams in the country. Their size and athleticism will really be a challenge for us, particularly tonight. We did not rebound very well at all. You learn something from each and every one of these games, and usually what you learn is, the things you need to work on. And so my guess is after the game Friday, we'll have a few more things we'll learn we have to work on, but it's a great opportunity, great environment, great experience for our kids to go down there to Ann Arbor. And Coach Beeline was nice enough to allow us to come down there and do that.
Congrats on the win, Coach. Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.